Hi, everybody. Efunyemi here. I hope you are well. Wow, 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 wow. Today is June the 5th, 2025. Okay. Um, I wanted to get on here and just do, some feels that I'm feeling. Jupiter in Cancer is about to be in a few days, so I will tap a little bit into that and we'll tap into some collective messages and things you need to take with you. Jupiter in Cancer will be on June the 9th, of course. Jupiter is ruled about, it deals with like things opening up, things coming through. Jupiter is also a planet of opportunity, whether this is good opportunity, bad opportunity, however you see it, right? I do feel here that many of us are going to be going through issues with family and issues with women. Okay, we're going to hear more issues about women. Let me take this off. This is a glare for me. Issues about women, issues about family structure, issues about the collective and what we deem is quote unquote appropriate. These are just some of the downloads that I'm getting. If you have cardinal signs, we are noticed about. We've been through the ringer with a lot of transits that have happened the past couple of years. Um, Jupiter energy is also Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, you could be feeling this transit as well. We're going to draw some cards, see where it goes. Yeah. So, I'm going to be using my handy dandy. Um, I'm going to be using Modern Witch. Sorry, y'all, I had my coffee. It's a day off for me today. I have some wonderful things happening this evening. So, I'm chilling today. All right. Thank you also to everyone who has subscribed to Efunyemi the Oracle. I'm at 7.6 right now, thousand subscribers, and I'm really gagging because I would have never thought. I started this page last year because I was under an old moniker, D Spark Tarot, but Spirit's like, you have to pivot, you have to pivot, you have to pivot. So I pivoted. Hold on one second, y'all. Sorry for the cat. So pivoting was the best thing I could have ever done for the work that I'm doing. So I'm really happy about that. So we're gonna go ahead and get into what the messages hold. Okay, spirits. Tell us a little bit about Jupiter and Capricorn. Jupiter, oh gosh, Capricorn. So Capricorn, this message may be for you. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. Okay, so the first thing I heard is be deliberate. Be deliberate. And when I mean deliberate, like know what it is that you're getting into. Be intentional also. The Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving knights in the deck. Okay. The fastest, some people say the Knight of Wands. I think the Knight of Swords because it's quickly what comes up in here. Knights is the action, Cups is the emotion of it, and then the Pentacles is like the outcome. So it's like the last one before it gets to the rest of them. Okay, overall energy is the Lovers. This is Gemini season, Gemini energy. Okay, I feel like the choices that you make, you have to be very deliberate and very intentional with this Jupiter and Cancer energy. Okay, I'm hearing the first thing also too I heard was paperwork. Maybe some of you all clarify the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. So if there's something that you're wanting for yourself regarding, like, if there's, like, say for instance, a new opportunity, be very deliberate. Like, make sure this is what you want to do. And, like, seriously, like, my neighborhood, like, they be honking all the time. I'm like, they're gonna move. Chill out. Yeah, but I'm hearing that could be an alarm. So for some of you all, if there's something that you are about to do or getting into, be sure that this is what you want to do. Um, if this is what it is that you're wanting to do, you need to make sure that it aligns with your purpose. Okay? Don't be jumping into any and everything because Jupiter energy opens up a lot of doors. And sometimes those doors you don't need to have open, they need to close. For some of you all, this could be um, now on the flip side, the choices that you've made, because the card under the Lovers is the Strength card. you trusted your will with this. Like, I feel like many of y'all may be trusting yourself, and you've been very intentional, and now the opportunities are coming. Okay, Five of Swords. All right. There could be a situation to where someone, clarify, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Wow. This is interesting. You got Five of Swords and Five of Pentacles. Someone maybe, I feel here, doesn't want you to have what you have, or talking you out of something, and Spirit said, like, don't let them. With the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords, this is two fives and a 10. So there could be a situation where somebody might try to lead you down the wrong road or talk you out of something that could bring problems for you. Don't let them do it before. Because, like, this person, I'm also hearing this someone you know who's done this before. Someone can psych you out of something. See my latte? Someone can psych you out of something during this Jupiter and Cancer energy. Clarify the Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is something that you've been working on and you believe in. I feel like if there's something that is not being fruitful for you, you need to leave it alone. Okay, and they're saying that, clarify the Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Yeah, if there is something that you know that you should not be doing, Spirit said you need to let it go, because it's going to bring more problems for you. Okay, this is very interesting. Yeah, your happiness is the most important thing right now. For some of y'all, this could be around a move, or maybe you moving to something better. And I feel that if this is work related, okay. All right. They're giving me three different scenarios. All right. The first scenario I told you about is with, like, people in your life. The second one is about a job. Some of you all may have left a job because of the simple fact that somebody was not happy with what you did, or maybe not happy with how things turned out. And I feel that this person may try to come back around, and Spirit is like, leave it alone. If you haven't heard from somebody for a reason, it's because Spirit said this person was involved in a mess too. Whether directly or indirectly, this person was involved. And Spirit said, like, they're watching you. Whoever this is also is watching what you do, and they wish they wouldn't have done what they did. That's wild. The fact that you could do something to somebody, the fact that people can do something to somebody and then expect others not to react in the way that they want them to react, is nasty work. That's nasty work to me. If you did something, own that shit. If you did something to somebody, own it. If somebody did something to you, they need to own it. This Jupiter and Cancer energy, the first thing I heard is slander. There could be some form of slander or some form of gossip, slander. I'm getting this energy of slanderous energy, because people are seeing you do better, or you may be seeing somebody do better and you're not doing better. The shoe, however the shoe fits, wear it, babes. But someone is not happy because you have been very intentional about how you're doing things. And because you've been that way, people may try to start a mess. Do not interact. And also, too, by the way, Uranus and Gemini is the end of this month. We have a retrograde coming the end of the month. So the energy in the month of June, and if you haven't seen my June reading, please view the June reading so you'll see what I'm talking about. June's going to be long. June's going to be a long month. Like, I need for people to understand June's going to be a long month. And I hope that we are able to conduct ourselves in a healthy way. Now, with the Four of Wands here and the Emperor, this is both Aries energy. I do feel that many of y'all are going to be taking initiative to move to better places, better opportunities, hell, even better people. Like, I'm hearing upgrade, right? I'm hearing definitely an upgrade. Yeah. And I feel here it's because you are living in your purpose, you're living in your truth, and you don't have to hide anymore. I feel like a lot of you all have been hiding yourselves. You're not living in your full truth. Be who you are is your pride. Happy Pride, by the way. That's why. If you know that meme, you know what I'm talking about. If you know the video, you know what I'm talking about. Many of you all have not lived in your truth and you've been holding back. You've been holding back how you think. You've been holding back how you do things. You've been holding back a lot. And this Jupiter and Cancer is asking you not to do that. Okay. This is and I feel like this is a learned behavior. I feel like for many of you, there could be somebody around you who you may feel is very manipulative. And the first thing I also heard with this Queen of Swords and this Devil card, this person is very blunt, very honest. But I feel they do that because, clarify, this person's all over the place. This person is all over the place, all over the place. This person doesn't even have their shit together. How are you going to be rude and nasty to me or rude and nasty to other people when your life ain't even together? Pick a struggle. Pick a struggle, folks. This is 2025. We already struggling out here society-wise. Why you got to be nasty, rude? I've always said this, and I mean this with my whole heart. I think people who are crass and blunt, and it's one, like, people like, well, that's just who I am, and I'm going to be this, and da-da-da-da. You became that way because you were damaged and you were hurt by other people. And you never really dealt with the consequences of your actions. You never really dealt with how you handle things. And because of that, you set hard boundaries, but the boundaries come with repercussions. And I feel here that this person, whoever this is, wow, this is wild. Let me see. This person, I feel like the person feels like this, the Empress energy, but this is definitely your energy. I feel that you have all these wonderful things going, and Spirit is saying here, it's time to stand in your power because you've held back for so long. But Divine, with the Justice card, this is Libra. We have Nine of Cups, Scorpio. Empress is Venus energy. This is Taurus or Libra. So this message could be for Taurus or Libra or Scorpio as well. There are so many wonderful things coming for you because of divine timing. You've held back. And I think you did it intentionally. You held back and you struck while the iron was hot. And now you're going to see things blossoming for you. All right. There's a lot of joy. There's a lot of happiness that is happening for you. I do feel here like things have not been easy. Okay. And because things have not been easy, you have not been able to fully ascertain the blessings that you are deserving of. Okay. So that is with the tarot. Now, I got to get into my Kipperish Oracle. I just want to say, I don't care if I have one person viewing or 1,000 people viewing. I'm just happy that people are viewing and checking out my work. So thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So we're going to use Kipperish Oracle by Intuitive Kev. I love this deck, by the way. It's one of my favorite decks. Shout out to Intuitive Kev. All right. Let's get some messages. All right. First message is divinity. The divinity card speaks of alignment with spirit. I feel that there is something that is going to happen that is going to be divine timing around Jupiter in Cancer for you. All right. And this is the opposition card. All right. And then we're going to pull another one, travel. The first thing when I saw this opposition card, and I'm going to say this, and you got change. You see the hello card, and the card under that is Intuitive Kev. Spirit is speaking through you right now during this, during Jupiter in Cancer is on the 9th of June. Spirit is speaking through you. And the message that I hear is like, you are deserving of shifts. You are deserving of all of the wonderful things. And I feel for many of you, there's a lot of movement that is happening that is a huge change for you. I feel here like you are glowing up. And I'm going to say this is, to me, not you. This is somebody around you. Somebody's getting their head knocked between the washer and dryer. We can get some clarifiers about that in a minute, but that's what I'm hearing here. This to me doesn't feel like, because it's the number 8, right? And 8 is reciprocity. I feel here, whoever is out here trying to knock you between the washer and dryer, they're getting knocked between the washer and dryer. Like opposition. This is outside forces. This is things from the outside. And somebody is just getting knocked. Knocked. Somebody is getting knocked. Okay. Um, clarify the opposition card. Clarify the opposition card. Ace of Wands. Somebody doesn't want you to get something off the ground. Okay. And I feel like it's your freedom. It's who you are. Somebody doesn't want you to truly be who you are. And that's wild because this is not this is not by choice. This is spirit. Like you don't have a choice in this. Spirit's moving things for you. Clarify divinity. I'm telling you, like the wild, it's wild. It's wild. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter. Timing. Spirit said, divinity said, this is time. There are a lot of wonderful, there's doors that have closed that needed to close that are opening up for you now. They didn't open up before, but they're opening up for you now. And there may have been somebody who was trying to stop you, but that's not happening. That's not happening. Yeah. Things are opening up for you now. And it's weird because the first thing I heard was like, you ever seen a kid on a tricycle and they try to bike and they can't bike because they're just like tumbling, but the tricycle still got them. Like you are on secure ground. This person or these energies thought you weren't on secure ground, but the gag is you've always been. You just didn't know it until you started seeing things in real time. Okay. Um, Now, this is the overall energy. 9 of Swords. Some of you all may have been worried about how things are going to go. And you're not seeing that things aren't as bad as you thought they were going to be because you're going to get a lot of clarity. You're going to get a lot of clarity within this month. All right. Clarify the travel card. Clarify the travel card. Oh, here we go. 9 of Pentacles popped out. You're moving into an energy of fulfillment, an energy of self-sufficiency. You are finding ways to be stable. And this may be a new space for some of you because you have had to take on the burden and responsibility of a lot, right? And because of that, you really haven't been able to live the way that you want to. This is a lot of external things. So this could be work, this could be friendships, this could be family, this could be even for some of you home. I feel like some of you, I heard some of you all may want to move back home because it's too much right now. And Spirit said, if you're wanting to do it, now is the best time. Some of y'all may want to move back. Yeah, you're a little nostalgic right now. Okay. And Spirit said, you have everything it is that you need. I feel like many of you all you don't feel like you have everything. If you're wanting to move back home, I'm feeling like the resources will be there for you. If you are where you are, I feel that you need to reach out to get those resources. I don't know who this is for. That's what they told me. I'm literally pulling cards and I saw that message. So I don't know if somebody is like thinking about moving back home. If you are thinking about moving back home because it's too much right now, Spirit said find ways before you move back because we are going into a retrograde soon. Okay. Sorry, my hair is sticking up. There we go. Okay. All right. Clarify 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, we have 7 of Wands. Yeah. I feel here after much, because the 7 of Wands is Saturn and Leo, right? Saturn is not comfortable in the sign of Leo, just so you know. Saturn is exalted in Libra. It is the traditional signs that represent Saturn are actually Aquarius and Capricorn. All right. And Leo is a fixed energy. So I feel like many of you all may have struggled with like finding who you are, finding your truth, sitting in your power. And I feel here you're going to have a lot of movement around that come Jupiter and Cancer. Okay. All right. With the Two of Cups here, this is Venus in Cancer. Venus is actually very comfortable in the sign of Cancer, just so you know. Venus in Cancer, I feel here this could be, some of y'all may be traveling more to see family this during this Jupiter in Cancer, but also summertime. You can be traveling more to see family. And I feel like there's going to be, if there was a rift that was happening, I feel like the rift is going to get smaller. Something's going to bring you all together during this time, and it will be very good. Yeah. This to me is always stability and long-term goals and family, like stability with family. I feel like some of y'all, there could be something that comes up around family that is going to be very good for you. This also to me represents investments. This also represents like long-term investments, um, building that and seeing it grow. So this is going to be a time of seeing the things that you've been harnessing growing. Okay. All right. Clarify change. Here we go. Three of Swords in the reverse. This is interesting. That is Saturn in Libra. Saturn in Libra. Saturn is exalted in Libra. Clarify the Three of Swords in reversed. Three of Pentacles. Okay. I do feel, and I said this earlier, and I don't know if you go back. I feel like a lot of the community that you used to be around are going to shift around this time. You're going to be finding spaces that make you more comfortable and let you be yourself. I feel as if many of you also, if there was because if this is in the upright, it's like disappointment, like, sadness, regret, like grief, right? But I feel like many of y'all are coming out of that. There could be a group or like a collaborative effort that may have went left beforehand, but I feel like there could be somebody may try to bring it back, or somebody may try to regroup or recoup that energy. I heard let's get the old gang back together. That's what I heard. Hang on, yeah, I feel like somebody's been really taking the time out to truly assess what collective and community looks like. Some of you all never really had that, right? And the Five of Cups, yeah, somebody's in. Okay, this could be also. I'm hearing work. I'm hearing work. If you worked with somebody or dealt with a situation with somebody, I do sense here that um, this could be an effort to maybe bring it back, if that makes sense. Yeah. So this is the message. These are the messages for Jupiter in Cancer. Um, and if you like to book a reading, link in the bio. Bye. Hi.